Welcome back, YouTube, once again. Now we're doing Redline hood struts on my S550 GT Mustang. Start by popping the hood. Remove this hose from the hood. Remove the top nut with a 13mm socket. Add in the passenger side plate and start it, and then plug this grommet back into the hood. And now we're going to tighten down the nut. Remove the driver's side top nut. Put the driver's side bracket on, tighten down the nut, make sure that the metal bracket is straight. It should match up with that hood hinge, so it should just be straight and run straight up the hood. Now you see how this is stepped? The step part is going to fit in that hole perfectly. So what we do is we go in at an angle, give it a nice little wiggle. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed. Anyways, you get the point. You're going to go with the red piece on an angle while holding this. You're going to slide it in. Then you're going to get that second step part inside of here. You're going to hold up and thread this in lightly by hand. So you see how the red is now flush with the paint? So I'm going to hold up. See, that's not in line. You want to get that red piece clicked in. And then you want to hold it this way while you're doing it. And you're going to use your other hand while you're pulling up to keep it lined up. Use your other hand with the socket to tighten down this nut. Once you have that tight, now we can put the strut on the driver's side. So we're going to put the body up. All you're going to do is take this opening, go around the ball, just give it a push, and that's all you got to do to that. Now down here, you're going to turn this around till it faces the ball down there, and then you're going to, well, I need to compress it a little, and the same thing, you just wiggle and push and it'll pop right on. And that's all there is to the driver's side. Now let's move to the passenger side because it takes a little bit more effort. Locate this tab here. You're going to do a little spin. That pops up the top. And now give it a little wiggle, or use a panel popper to pop it out of the hole. You're going to grab that white piece of plastic that has a little hole in it. You're going to orientate it like this. You're going to put the plug back in here. And then when you line this up, you don't want it to be like crooked like this or whatever. You want to follow this line here. So like this, if that makes sense. So here's another look at it, how it's lined up. You want it to just be straight like that. Now we're going to take a punch and we're going to do a little mark on this plastic right there. Now that you have the mark, you remove that plug again and that little plastic piece, and you have that mark. Now we're going to drill it out. This step bit comes with the kit, so you don't have to buy it. And we're going to use this to drill the hole. You're going to use that step bit and you're going to go all the way through to the 3/4 inch marking. Mine came out a little bit not clean, so I'm going to use a razor blade and I'm going to just clean up any little hanging pieces of plastic to make it look good. Now that that hole's drilled and cleaned up, we're going to do the same steps we did on the other side, on this side with that hole and that bracket. Now that you have the passenger side tightened down, what you're going to do is you're going to go down here. You're going to have to wiggle this, right? Because the ball is like hitting here, right? Which is fine, but what we're going to do is we're going to shimmy over this plastic to the passenger side to get the ball to go through, and then it'll go back to where it is and it'll fit great. Let me show you. So now that you have it like this, make sure all your other clips are in. Put this little plug back in here, and now we could put on the passenger side strut. We got the passenger side one the same way we did the driver's side. Now we're on the final step. We're going to remove the factory hood prop now. Use a 10mm. Remove this bolt right here. Take the bolt out. Move the prop out of the way. Put the bolt back in. And put it down. So now you don't have that shiny insert sticking out. Everything still looks black. Now you can take this hood prop and just get rid of it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Hit like if you liked it. Hit dislike if you disliked it. Subscribe if you want to see some more. And you could check this out on edgeautosport.com. Till next time, wrench on, everyone.